I try not to narrow my creativity with music and music only. I always think about like lots of different kind of stuff. Sometimes I just like to sit down in my studio, try some drums and see where that leads me. Sometimes I listen to a track, I'm a bit impressed, and then I take the main idea and try to do something around it. Sometimes I just start with like a melody or something. It's gonna sound very cliche, but you can find creativity pretty much everywhere. Like an exhibition or meeting with some friends. I don't know, I'm just very privileged in what I'm doing right now because I'm able to express myself in lots of different kind of ways and make a living out of it. Beep, 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 beep. You know what, during my creative process, what I like the most is to learn new things. If I'm in a studio with lots of musicians, I can have an input obviously, but I can't create this input. And I was like, I need to change that. And I'm liking this a lot. Oh, this is a cool park. Regardez. I try to sleep as much as I can. I go to bed at like 9 p.m. I wake up at 6:45, take care of the kids, bring them to school, go to the gym, go to the studio, make music. And then, yeah, that's my life. Then on weekends, I travel. You know, the stuff with music nowadays is that you need to adapt. And adapting nowadays means you need to be very present on social media, whether you like it or not. I'm trying to be like in between sarcastic, ironic, and serious. The stuff is, I don't take myself seriously, but I take music very, very seriously. Whoop. What is this? Ooh, Dream to Science. Okay, so first thing first, this Yamaha piano. I've basically recently decided to learn piano and music theory and everything, and turns out it's extremely interesting and extremely helpful when you're doing music. Who knew? Like, I've been doing music for like more than 15 years and I've already been interested in like making music in the more traditional formal way, but I never had the regularity of doing it pretty much every day. But now I religiously do it every morning and every night before I go to sleep, and it's very helpful. So now I'm gonna make totally different kind of music, more melodic, more housey, because I love house these days. Up here we have Alpha Juno 2. Pretty interesting synth from Roland, the Japanese brand. Obviously, we all love it. It sounds pretty good, pretty old, like sounds like if you were in the 80s, but it's very interesting to use. Sometimes you want to have like this like muffled pads and stuff like that. Up here, the beloved DX7 from Yamaha. FM synths, everyone loved FM. It's really complicated to program, and so I don't use it that often, especially because all the sounds are already used and reused and reused, but it still sounds incredible. Little reverb that I use sometimes when I DJ, when I play on a zone, because I like effects, because I'm playing like a tech as DJ these days. So I need to, you know, ins in the air, lots of reverb, woo! Mackie. Yeah, I never use it. I use it sometimes when I DJ actually, because usually have like two CDJ here, and I don't have a mixer, so I use this as a mixer. It works. It sounds really bad, but it's really interesting to use. Up here we have the new addition of the studio. It's a Moog Sub 37 from, it's a tribute to Bob Moog. It's monophonic synth, and it sounds pretty good. I use it to do my bass these days. Up there we have one of my favorite synth ever. It's a Virus C. It's from Access. It's a German brand. It's a synth from the 90s. It's really good for trance music. The distortion sounds really, really bad, but at the same time it's really interesting to use. It's one of my favorite. I really love it. grimy. My beloved DSI Tempest. It's a 6-voice synth, but it's also a sequencer, and you can use it like a semi-modular somehow. I've been using it for a long time. Everybody hates this machine because it sounds like a fart when you don't know how to use it. And when I first got it, it was like maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago, maybe more than that. I paid a lot of money for that. And when I started making music with it, I was like, this sounds like shit, like it doesn't sound good. But eventually I needed to go into like synthesis, etc., etc. And it made me develop my sound. And I'm really grateful to had like this really, really bad synthesizer at the beginning, which became good in the end. Another new addition that I really love, OB6 from Oberheim. Obviously, it's one of the best synths ever, really. Something else I really love, it's a DP4. It's a parallel effect processor, so it's a multi-effect unit. Basically, you have like a compressor, reverb, EQ, a very bad filter. This is not interesting. This is not interesting either. Oh, I have something very funny here, but I was gonna show it another time. Wait. This is an echo chamber model Rec 44 by Ryan. So this is a copy of the Space Echo, the Tier 1, but it's a Japanese copy of the Space Echo. I think that there isn't like a lot of units. It sounds a little bit bad, but it's very I don't know, interesting. It sounds obviously like a Space Echo, you know, you're gonna have this recognizable delay, and you can do the same stuff. There's a tape, so you can do pretty much the same things. It's just very funny that a Japanese brand copied another Japanese brand. Like, you're not used to have this kind of standards, you know. One of my toxic traits is to think that I can repair anything. So once I traveled with this Doppler Dark Energy to China, and they wanted to give me back my suitcase because they couldn't recognize with the X-ray what was that. So I had to like give them my password so they could open the suitcase and send it back to me. And in the meantime, they like broke it completely. And I was like, I'm gonna repair it myself. Like, I don't need anyone, but obviously I didn't do it. And there's like so many stuff I still need to do, and I'm not going to do it. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that's my studio. Ta-da.